Monday.
Good.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, let me do this thing. Good morning and welcome to the Dark Mom Consortium, where Mom and Kris and Taz are discussing Mom's allergies and why would I go out and rake up all the leaves yesterday after being sick for 2 days. Because they pick them up tomorrow and it's the last day this year that they pick them up for free. And it wasn't bad. Plus, the neighbors' kids were playing in my front yard and I was being a grumpy old lady and I'm like, don't you kids get out of my front yard. Which is really annoying that, the parents of these kids were being, don't play in the neighbor's yard, don't play, but the kids were like, kids. So I got out my weed whacker and my, leaf blower and all that stuff and just figured, fine, I'm going to do the leaves just to ruin their fun. Bearing in mind they have a huge backyard that is perfectly clean and they could go play there, but they wanted to play in the front yard. Go figure. Yeah. So
you heard about Stowe?
What?
That apparently Art Games has increased Zen prices because of VAT update, and they didn't inform anyone about why the price has gone up for European users.
Oh. So is that the cost for buying Zen?
Yep.
What's it gone to?
I haven't checked, but I'm gonna do that now.
I'm gonna look here on mine. Yeah, you should do that. No, our prices have stayed the same.
No, it was just an update for the EU, I
Okay.
suppose. So European users are just gonna get the rear end.
Yep. Well,
No,
that's
the
not gonna.
price has not change. I'm getting bonus Zen when I'm buying.
Yeah, we had the bonus Zen going on. Is that still running?
Of course, I'm gonna be asked for password.
Of course you are.
8 less days left of the sale.
Ooh, on the bonus Zen?
I think that is unique for this weekend, so I have to buy the Zen today.
Oh, it's only a 20% discount though, or a 20% discount or 20% bonus on the Zen this week. Is that it?
I'm getting exactly what I need for one purchase today.
I have Zen available. There's nothing I really want at the moment. I was going to see if they did anything with a... Oh, that's weird. Why are we doing that?
For that bundle. Not happening.
Let's see.
As of November 19th, VAT will be collected on purchases from the following countries: all European Union members, Norway, Georgia, United Kingdom. They don't tell you how much that's going to be. I suppose you're going to find out after the charge, which is...
Yeah. Well, you should be able to figure out what VAT is, right? Have they not charged VAT on it before?
I mean, I think it's just an update to the amount, and it's just...
Okay.
Looks like it's not handled properly. The communication on our page is...
Yeah, I...
Doo-doo caca.
Yes. Let's see. So it's 20% bonus on Zen when made through credit cards or through other things. Okay, and that's through December the 1st, so yeah, another week.
Except that started on the 19th, but they didn't put an info on it until the 21st, which is one thing, but you just didn't know that they're going to be a
Yeah, well,
cost.
honestly, you do not want me going into my opinions on VAT and the weirdness of the EU.
Oh, EU is the one that's weird. Okay.
No, we did a huge project with Belgium back in the day, like 3 years ago now. And things that were not in the agreement about VAT that we had to pay VAT on, we had to pay it on, but with the notification that once the project was finished, they'd refund the VAT to us. However, That meant that we had to basically shell out $1 million and let the Belgian government have it, or whoever the EU gets it, to hold for what's now going into the 4th year. Because that's the way their taxes work. And just in case the Belgian government decide not to pay the VAT, and if they decide not to pay the VAT, well, it was on us.
Prior to this change, ARC had apparently been paying VAT on behalf of players and has chosen to change how it's handled.
I can
Just actually put that on this page.
Interesting. Well, I don't know that I really need to buy any Zen right now. Typically, I'd use my Christmas bonus to buy my Zen for the year. What have I got here? I've got 3,000 Zen. It's good enough.
Buying Zen anytime soon, that's for sure.
I basically use Zen for the occasional purchase. That's about it. I can wait. I probably will wait until next bundle of ships, maybe with the anniversary, to see if there's anything I really want, or just try and get it through keys. So how much time do I have left on these guys here? I've got 3 hours until I can do my daily dilithium. Wow. I did my VIP dilithium claims on every single tune during this event. But then I found that I still had the Ryza sun, sand, and scavenging things to turn in from last year on Ryza, because I have it on so many tunes. I'm currently making, with the bonus and the boosts and everything, around 50,000 for each one of those that I turn in. Which is, okay, a good investment. You know, next year, make yourself a whole bunch of tunes, run that project, wait for the dilithium boosts to go, and then turn them in. And next year at this time, I will have a lot more accounts, I think. Or a lot more characters. Not more accounts. Not doing any more accounts. Stopping the extra accounts. That's not happening. Let's see. I have Terran ships in the battle zones. I have Terran ships in the not battle zone. I don't know. Should I?
And polar on damage.
I'm sorry.
Wow. He
polar
still has stuff to do.
Yeah, I know. We're special. He waited for us. What was the first one you said, Taz?
Polar on damage space and Terran's ground.
Terran's ground. Of course, I could do Operation Wolf. Hang on a second. Let's see.
We could do many things.
We could do many things, yes. Today is defeat Nukara Tholian Captain for the Endeavor, which is, this is not a good week for this one. Wednesday is...
How do I cancel a private and a TFO?
Did you accept it already?
When you click it, it just goes.
Right, well, as soon as it starts, just leave it.
Yeah.
Just work out.
Yeah, today is defeat Nukara Tholian Captain, and Wednesday is Twin Tribulations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to do the Wednesday event, Twin Tribulations, I'm going to strongly, let me say this very clearly, strongly encourage you to do it ASAP, because nobody's going to be around on Thursday in the States, because it's a holiday here.
Oh, that's right, it's Thursday this year.
Yeah, it's always Thursday. Thanksgiving is always Thursdays.
No, so it's not on a specific date, it's just always
I think it's the third Thursday of November. Fourth Thursday of November.
Basically the last one usually.
Yeah. Yeah, typically it is the last one. And it's the official kickoff to the Christmas season, specifically the shopping season, starting with Black Friday on the 28th. So back in the day, I'm going to say like in the 40s or so, they wanted to move Thanksgiving to the third Thursday so that there would be an extra week of Christmas shopping, to encourage people to buy stuff. And they got such pushback from the Americans going, hey, no, that's too much. So they kept it, or put it back to the fourth Friday, or fourth Thursday. That said, I have every Christmas gift except one already done, and I have to go shopping this week before Thanksgiving to get my son's other Christmas present, because what he needs desperately is a good cutting board for Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner. I thought, you know what? I ought to just go buy it before Thanksgiving, give it to them before Thanksgiving, so they have an easy way to cut the turkey up. Because currently they don't.
Yeah.
They have this little 9 by 12 inch cutting board. It's like a plastic cutting board. And we wind up with the juice going everywhere. And it's kind of hard to use, so I thought, just go buy them a good board, and that can be their Christmas present a little early.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a Christmas present a little early.
They changed the effect for the cloaking visual, and now some of the ships are having issues.
No! They changed something and there's a
enough.
problem. Yeah, exactly. How does this happen?
I'm running the Kelvin Institution 2,
Ooh.
which has a built-in cloak. Just a normal cloak, which is a primarily Intel ship.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, the sword collectors are still visible. And when it warps out, it extends those fins on the aft nacelle part, and they are still visible.
So do the collectors remain visible even when you're cloaked?
Yeah, they are partially visible even when you're cloaked, and
That's...
they have this extending piece of the aft upper section of the nacelles as well, that when the ship is in warp and it warps out, they extend.
Yeah, right.
For no reason at all.
Oh.
But they are still visible as well. The registry is still visible on the ship, all over on the nacelles and on the soul stuff. So
that would be ominous if you're going in to attack somebody and only part of your ship gets there.
Oh, especially if it's a freaking registry, they already know who's coming.
This is true.
Good morning.
Good morning, Musin.
I hope you're feeling better, Mom.
I am getting better, yes. Not that I sound like it, but yes. That said, things I was going to do this weekend I will be doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because I found out my son decided to take Sunday and Wednesday off, so he's giving himself a 5-day vacation for the cost of 2 days off. Meaning he's coming over to help me put up my Christmas tree and clean my garage so I can put my car away inside the garage, which it has not been inside the garage since last January.
Have you actually been informed of the pricing changes?
Yes, I have heard that VAT will now be added to the cost of Zen.
That's for the European.
For the Europeans. Doesn't affect us Americans, because it's one of those things. Taxes are super weird here in terms of not everything gets taxed by every state, and there's no federal taxing at all.
I've been with the game since 2013.
Yeah.
And as I understood it, VAT was always part of the price already.
Nope.
Well, okay.
York has been paying for customers VAT for much.
Well, let's be honest. When somebody else is paying for it, they're still paying for it. Meaning you guys have been getting your Zen for less than we have. Because let's say you pay €1 for 1 Zen. I'm just making up numbers here. And they're paying the 15% out of their pocket. That means they're actually paying it out of that amount. So you guys have had a 15% discount on your Zen.
Not quite.
Well, I'm saying.
Not quite.
But
so
that is what it is.
For us,
Mm-hmm.
10 euros
Mm-hmm.
would get us 1,100 Zen.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the euro is worth $1.10. So how much are you guys getting for $10?
100, I think.
1,000, right?
Oh, whatever. I don't honestly know. I'm going to have to go look. So give me a sec
So,
here. Doesn't matter, but go ahead.
yeah. So basically, if you guys are getting 1,000 for $10, and
Mm-hmm.
we were getting 1,100 for €10,
Mm-hmm.
that was an equal footing. That wasn't like we were getting it any cheaper.
Were they paying the
In
tax out
fact,
of that money?
as I
Why?
understood it, yes.
Well, then you were getting it for cheaper.
You get more for the same amount and didn't pay for taxes.
Yeah, you
with
weren't paying
the
for your
purchase.
taxes.
Yeah.
Well, this has made the calculation of how expensive things are in game
Uh-huh.
slightly
Oh,
different
yeah,
for me.
exactly. It absolutely makes it
And
different.
and it like I can no longer justify buying large bundles of ships
Yep, I understand that.
in this case because the tax is not represented in the price that was on the website.
Right, so basically you're getting let's say it's 15% just for the sake of argument. You're getting a 15% increase in the pricing because you're now having to pay the tax that previously was discounted from that. So the tax was always being
Okay, but
paid. And it was always being paid by you. What was happening is you were getting a discounted rate on your Zen because the tax was also calculated into that.
yeah, so the thing is, by law,
Mm-hmm.
that price on the website that now says €50,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then turns into 62.50
Yeah.
but at checkout,
Yeah.
that is illegal. It needs to say 62.50 on the website before we start even buying and like
Yeah. It doesn't
paying
actually
for it.
mention every else thing else when you purchase online shows you
It's
the VAT up front before you even collect to go forward with the payment.
Okay,
That
so
yeah,
doesn't seem to be the case on ARC.
well, they're going to have to update
yeah.
their website then to reflect
Me
that, which
too,
I'm
because I just
sure.
checked and it doesn't show it until you actually go to the payment part. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting charged until I actually know how much is going to be the tax for it, because I suppose it just will be counted per amount of the. Well, it's a percentage of the price. So the
Right,
more
sure.
Zen I buy, the bigger package I buy, the more
But
Right,
VAT
exactly.
is going to be, and I need to know that up front because I need to I have a prepaid card, which is a Visa, but it's still a prepaid, so I have to charge it with the amount of
Yeah,
money
but
that I need to
they
know.
tell you the tax before you check out, correct?
Well, not until you go to checkout
only
when it's actually taking money
Right.
from your card, and I don't have the right
yeah,
amount of money because I don't know how much it needs.
Right, but you
That's the
don't
problem.
right.
check out and give them the card
Okay,
information and then they give you the tax. They should give you the total with the tax. Then you put in your card information.
Well, that's the other
well,
way
the
around
thing
that right now.
the thing is, it saves my information, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the moment I hit checkout, I automatically like go through that. So if I don't notice the increase because of the taxes until the very last button I have to press that I give them my money,
Mm-hmm.
that is illegal because before that point, we in Europe have customer protection, which means that we need to beforehand know if this fits within our budget.
Are you buying through Steam or through Arc?
I was buying through Arc
Yeah, Steam
because
is showing
I don't
that
have it.
when you're making a purchase.
So
Arc is
you're
not.
you're just saying that ARC needs to get an updated screen that complies with your laws, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
If they do that, then yeah, there's nothing we can do to complain about this.
Mm-hmm.
But since they have not done this, uh, there might be instances of people who think they were spending $50 that spent $62, which was above their budget by 12 and a half, and thusly got them into
So, in other words, no, I'm going to just be mean here. You're saying they're too stupid to look at the total before they hit complete purchase?
But the total is not showing you until you actually click to pay.
But you haven't
Yeah,
paid
no,
it yet,
right.
correct?
No, but Mom, it shows you it's $50 2 times.
I get that,
For the third
but-
time, it adds the tax.
Right, and then you hit
And that is
complete,
illegal.
and then you hit complete sale, correct? Or does it
Yes.
charge you after you hit complete sale?
No. It charges you before you hit
No,
complete
it
sale.
shows it to you before you hit complete sale, correct?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like I
it
said,
shows you the
now
charge
you may
before
want
you
it to
hit
appear
complete
earlier, and you
sale.
could probably argue for them to update it and change that.
I mean, it's not about
Well,
wanting.
they have
The
to.
laws in the EU require you to show you before you even start considering the purchase how much
Yeah.
this is going to
Fine,
be.
then
If
let.
you go to Steam.
So
and I
what you
purchase
do
70
is you tell ARC they need to update their websites and complain to your
Yeah.
local government that, hey, this is illegal.
Yeah, well, people say Arc BV is in the Netherlands. It's a Dutch company.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought they were German, but I could be mistaken. I can look into that.
Yep.
Like, if they're Dutch, then
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
have a field day here.
You can have a field day either way.
Well, that means I can
I don't see
respond
any-
real quickly.
I'm just getting bonus Zen when I'm purchasing for exact same value as I've always done.
Yeah,
Mhm.
until you actually go to the final stage, after already confirming your card ID and whatever.
Yeah,
I don't have to. I have my value already on Steam.
Yeah, but on Steam it's showing you VAT as part of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arc doesn't do that, and it needs to.
Well, then the people
Why
to
do you-
complain to are ARC. Let them know and let your local government know that it's illegal, because that'll kick their butts real fast.
Oh
I
yeah,
do hope
especially if they're actually a Dutch company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
'Cause
they've been
then
doing
me
this from an American
complaining.
provider, so they've just done it the way they were told to. So I wouldn't assume that they know how.
Right, exactly. Remember what I was just saying about how fun VAT can be when you're working
Yeah.
with other other countries?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, well, this is
the requirements
this is exactly
of each
that.
individual country for how they want their things displayed needs to be taken into consideration. And they need to make them do it.
So
I'm not exonerating
Like-
ARC. I'm saying that they
Right.
need to update their
No.
screens.
they're just doing it the American way around, and they need to do it the European way around to comply with laws.
There is no...
That's basically it.
The American way around doesn't actually exist because every state does it differently. That's where you get fun.
Yeah.
Hence,
Yeah,
It's so
but
weird
like
that every state has a different legislation against taxes. And stuff.
over here by law, the price
yes,
you see on
Musin, you've said
You
that.
it a couple hundred times
Think-
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, rather than complain to us and moan and groan about, complain to them. Complain to the people who can do something. Make them change it. If Steam can do it, then obviously ARC can do it too. And, if that means getting their little butts in trouble with your local governments, go for it. So, if you're buying stuff here in the States, every website is different. 95% of them give you put in everything in your shopping cart, you go to the checkout, and it now shows you your total, tax, shipping, and the retotaled amount. At that point, you can go to the purchase mode. Some of them don't, and the ones that don't do it illegally, yes, they do have to show you your total before you go to checkout and hit the magic button.
Okay, well,
And the ones that
This is gonna
don't
be
are
easy.
scammers.
no, this is gonna be easy for me.
There you go.
Oh no, Mom,
Hmm.
I can walk over to Arc's
Well, then
address.
do it. Walk over there and say, hey.
Netherlands
Yeah, like
news tomorrow. 40-year-old man got arrested.
Say that again?
On Netherlands news tomorrow. 45-year-old man got arrested.
Would you guys like to
What's
shoot
the
some other
view?
things? Something other than the breeze?
I'd
Yeah.
love to. I have Iconian TFOs and Herald ships, so that could be killed with one stone.
Yes, we can.
Oh no, my thingy's disappeared.
What are your thingies? Which thingies? Don't
I
let them
don't know.
disappear.
Musin, are you in game? Would you like to join us?
I'm not in game.
Okay.
But I am looking up. Okay, so they're really close to the Amsterdam Arena.
You can walk
Which
into
one
that.
did you want to do, Kris?
I don't care. It's just I technically need 2 Iconian TFOs, but they don't think we have. I don't know.
I mean, we've got Gateway and we've got Herald Sphere, so I mean, we can do both. How about we start with Herald Sphere? Because I know Taz prefers that one, right?
Yeah.
We're going to start with Herald Sphere here. We is queued for Herald Sphere. And nobody comment on my inventory.
I actually have chat open.
There, cleaned Ace
Oh.
base.
What inventory? You mean the overflow bag?
Yeah! Make it sound like it's a bad thing to have an overflow bag.
I mean, it's not a great thing.
Okay.
Great,
So
I
it'd
don't
take
even have
me-
junk I can throw away.
It'd take me about 30 minutes to walk there.
Easy peasy.
You shouldn't do that, Musin.
Well, it's their main office.
Still, do you have an equivalent of something like Mom you can send instead of you? Because you're not reasonable.
That's a valid point.
Oh, let him try. Let him
Yeah.
try. Perhaps he can word it nicely in his native tongue.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
that's true.
don't have to goad him into getting into jail.
That's well. You know what's worse is he might not go to jail, but in the States, the minute you go, my lawyers, the company can promptly go, we can't talk to you anymore, and you get shut out of everything. And by the way, Deck,
I'm
I don't know
pretty
about
sure-
Decca, but Cryptic used to do that. The minute you'd go, my lawyers, they'd be like, we can't communicate with you anymore. You have to
I'm
deal
pretty
your lawyers through our
sure-
lawyers.
I'm pretty sure I can report this and at the desk, just report hey, this is not in compliance with our law, and you guys know it, right? How's this gonna be fixed? I'm just gonna press them with the nose on the facts, as we say in my country, and see what happens.
Go for it.
I
try it.
don't
Doesn't
I don't
try,
have
just-
to
okay.
threaten lawyers or anything.
Could just ask them if they have a form to make a complaint about a problem.
Yeah, are they even properly informed that this is going on and is not in compliance with law? Right? They might not even be aware, register it at some level that they can do something about it. Which is what I have heard from Cryptic about, communication. Things don't get passed along up the ladder properly. Not in a efficient way, anyway.
Oh, wee woo. Sorry. No one said wee woo when I was busy tip tapping
You
on my.
said we were. I
Did
saw
you?
the board now.
Oh, I am so sorry, Kris. I did not hear you. My bad. My bad. No. Mea culpa maxima. My bad. I have 30 ships in the Terran battle zone. Do I want to re-roll it? Ooh, Kris, you said you had snow the other day?
Yeah.
We had snow
Exactly.
inbound just in time for holiday traffic. Yum.
We have had our snow.
Oh, we've already had some snow too, but you're a little bit further north and you get to have snow earlier, Taz.
Yeah, but we're on the coast.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
the moisture is so high that the snow won't stay.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Snow is followed up by rain or something like this.
Oh.
Ugh.
I hate that.
It has no staying power over here, but it has snowed in my country this year.
Yeah, we've had
Like,
snow already this year too.
This was
For
so
today.
bizarre because it was starting snowing on like Saturday morning, and it was like, what the hell? November at this
Hey.
in this economy? Since when? Because like last time I remember snow in November, any trace of snow in November, it was maybe 30 years ago when I was 8 and I was going to my primary school. Then
Hey.
the climate started changing and never been like this ever since.
Lexers, I'm not ignoring you. My chat just was lagging out and I wasn't aware of it. Hi! Lexers is getting his Moopsy in about 10 hours, and they've had over an inch of snow. You've had an inch, or is that a foot? That's a foot, right?
That's an inch, I think.
I thought an inch was 2 apostrophe marks, like quotation
You
marks.
never know.
I forget too. A foot. They've had a foot of snow. Thank you,
Oh, we
Lexers.
use centimeters and you just put cm at the end of a number, so
Yeah,
it's
which-
easier to understand.
Well, typically we do put IN after it for an inch, and FT for
Okay.
foot. Though that's really
So-
fun when you get AI reading dialogue, and they don't know what it is.
Apostrophe.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on one sec, because I have to finish the story. So I was listening to an AI thing, and they were talking about college grades, and we abbreviate them as GPA, which is points.
Point average.
Yeah, grade point average. However, the AI translated that to gigaparcels, and I'm like, what?
Ooh. I've heard
So-
AI read apostrophe, but
Oh no! So I liked it. She's got 3.8 gigaparcels, and I'm like, what the heck?
Whoa, that would have been quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh, also, it's an AI story, so it's just stupid, but that's a whole different thing.
I was
the
pretty
point.
quick on the GPA there.
Yeah, you were faster than I, because I could not remember what it is. So is anybody
Yeah.
else having that issue with Twitch chat lagging? I think
I
it's...
haven't streamed actually for
Okay.
a bit, so I don't know. I mean, I did stream on
I know when I was
Saturday, but I was
chatting with
social
Pi
media.
the other day, it was lagging like 10 seconds, but this is like a minute to 2 minutes.
Talking
Super
about
laggy.
OBS, right?
This is, yeah, it is OBS, you're right.
And enter.
Ooh, you know what? They did have a patch come through, so maybe I just need to update
So-
my patch.
I instantly saw this appear on my screen.
Okay.
I-
That one.
Oops. I didn't pay attention to that.
So I'm gonna hit enter on the word OK,
Hang on a second, I'm not there.
and
Okay, go ahead. Yep, it came up almost immediately.
yeah.
Well,
So
maybe it
no
depends
lag
on
there.
on the time of day, like maybe the traffic on Twitch servers.
It could be. It could easily be.
Yeah.
Could be OBS just lagging.
Could be
I've
the
had
ISP.
someone actually need to re-log in there,
activity.
like all of the Twitch in the middle of stream because it wasn't showing them.
Oh,
chat at all.
I've had that happen too.
Oh, I see. So
But
that's
now it seems to be caught up to
you.
speed, so we'll leave it alone. Twitch, Lexer says, Twitch, need we say more? No, you're right. That's all you need to say.
We're on the same page when it comes to Twitch, and literally and figuratively.
Twitch. OBS has been weird lately, though. I keep
haven't
getting a
actually
message
used
that I
OBS in
need
a
to
while.
update it, so I'd go in to update it, and it says, no, you're all the way up to speed. But you said I needed to update it. No, you say I don't need to update it. And you are very confusing me.
Right.
Yes. Speaking of updates, I will not be on... Well, I might be on tonight, but it probably won't be because my son's coming over to help me clean the garage, and I offered to take him out to dinner at a new Japanese barbecue. I don't know what a Japanese
Oh, you were
barbecue
talking
is.
about that.
No, I was talking about the Korean barbecue that's brand new, but we apparently also have a new Japanese barbecue that opened up this week.
Oh,
And they're doing their soft open.
Japanese and barbecue doesn't actually sound like.
I have no idea what it is.
No.
I mean,
have it here.
does anybody?
I am not ordering out today.
Oh no, why not? Are you okay?
Uh,
Oh no, he's not okay.
no.
Was the last one from yesterday not agreeable with you?
I think it's the accumulation of not eating normal food and just eating junk food.
Oh, don't do that, Taz. That's so bad for you. So not make
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah. Not feeling great today.
Yeah, you should take it easy, you know. The good thing about Fridays, I felt so lousy that I kind of just didn't eat anything all day. And felt a little bit better on Saturday, to the extent that rather than cooking, I went out and bought a pizza. Not a homemade pizza. I went to the store and bought one of my favorite pizzas from Jets. Just plain old boring pepperoni. It was so good.
Yep. I'm gonna have frozen pizza today.
Yeah, no. Sometimes that's all I need.
And that's homemade versus junk food. How?
It's not.
Yeah, but at least it's not like shawarma coma or kebab coma that we see.
Yep.
Are we done here? Yes. Enter gateway. Where is gateway?
Entering gateway.
I just have to
into
find the
London,
gateway.
right?
There it
Well,
is.
it's
Okay.
visible.
Yes, it is.
It is visible this time, yeah.
It was.
We're lucky. It didn't disappear this time. Yeah,
I-
it's just on the side, so it's right to your right, yeah.
Found it.
Okay. Let's kick some Iconian butt, shall we?
We always kick Iconian butt. So let me see if there's anything interesting happening in game. Next Tuesday, I believe, is the kickoff for the Winter Wonderland. And I will be here
Still
on...
haven't said a thing about what's going to be the price for it.
No, they haven't. But they, DECA's been holding off on doing ship announcements till like the week of. So maybe we'll find out tomorrow if they do a show tomorrow.
Well, they didn't put the bundle info a week before it landed, so...
Well, if they do it tomorrow, that would be a week before the event, so...
Yeah.
But, you know, we usually get teasers and hints and stuff.
Well, they have been teasing something that they have not announced yet. It's just been quiet.
Okay,
for
well, maybe we'll hear about it tomorrow then.
days.
Yeah, I
Unless
don't
it
know.
was for the bundle, though.
I don't know what Japanese barbecue is. It isn't all you can eat, so very much like Korean barbecue, I think. The thing with Korean barbecue is they always have hot pot as well as the grill your own meat thing. So I don't know, maybe this is just a grill your own meat? Honestly, I could eat hot pot all day long.
Japanese barbecue. What is Japanese barbecue?
I have no clue. I'm guessing hibachi, you know, where you get a little
Yeah.
charcoal grill.
Called yakiniku.
Oh, okay, cool.
Uh,
But I looked at
I think grilled meat is quite simply Japanese barbecue, but cuisine and cooking style in terms refers to tiny, cut bite-sized, bite-sliced sizes of meat cooked on a grill on the plate, heated by charcoal, electricity, or gas. Despite the literal meaning, however, yakiniku does not exclusively refer to meat. Mushrooms, vegetables, corn, onions, other included.
Lexer says teppanyaki. I think teppanyaki is different. Because every time I go for teppanyaki, it's where somebody is cooking for you. Maybe it's the same and we don't have to make the onion ring volcano things and flip pieces of shrimp into each other's faces.
Ah, very
don't know.
cool. Kind of do it yourself experience, so
Yeah.
it involves a diner's cooking raw meat and vegetables on a mesh grill built into the table that is in front of them.
Okay, so a little bit like a Korean barbecue then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool.
I've never seen it
Don't have that
before
here
either.
at all. Japanese restaurants here will not have that. They'll have sushi. They'll have some of the delicacies and specialities, but
That's what we
yeah.
generally have here too. If I
Yeah.
if I'm thinking where this place is, it's in a location that when I first moved here was a barbecue place that folded during COVID and was replaced with a soul food place that folded. That was replaced with a Caribbean food place
Oh.
that folded. And I think this is now the Japanese barbecue. It's actually in a great location, so the barbecue was good, but not fabulous. And soul food is not my particular flavor, and neither is Caribbean. So maybe just not the right thing for the community, but this is the same street that has 2 Korean barbecues and an all-you-can-eat sushi and a Mongolian barbecue within 1 mile.
Oh.
So I'm thinking maybe we've got a stronger Oriental Asian market there, for people who want to go that style of
They have
food.
interesting things in there as well. Popular cuts vary between boneless beef or pork rib,
Hmm.
beef chuck, beef shoulder, beef tongue, fatty pork. But also they have tripe, cow stomach, hearts.
I'm not a big fan of tripe. If it's prepped properly, it's tolerable, but still not something I really want to eat. That's interesting. It wouldn't let me drop my plasma storm.
No, no.
You knew. How dare it? Do I need Iconian? Yeah, I kind of do, don't I?
But I need one, but we don't. If we don't need to do it. You said they had Terrans in the battle zone?
Yeah, I don't care. I might re-roll Terrans in the battle zone. That's a lot of time for boring.
I think the more boring battle zone, like the Bath one.
Yeah, it's just battle zone is just ugh. Let's see what we can do. Endeavors. Let's go for it. Pull around damage on the ground. All I have to do bug hunt. Easy peasy. There we go. I still have 5 Terran ships, period, so no biggies there. I had asked Taz what he... Oh, hold on. Taz has probably completed everything.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. I
Duh.
don't even know why I ask.
I know, like, what the
Yeah,
heck?
really. Let's see. What have we got for Terrans in space?
Jupiter counterpoint,
Okay.
or...
Leviathan, but Leviathan's kind of industrial. Would you folks like to join me for a little Jupiter Eratus?
Yeah.
Would.
Okay, Jupiter Eratus is up. Wee woo.
We do have a wee woo.
So anyway, I was getting back to we're going out for dinner tonight. Maybe we're going out for
Why
late
did you
lunch.
say-
That's why I'm not sure. I will let you all know about that. So maybe we're on tonight, maybe we're not on tonight, but all my classes have been canceled for the week because our Grandmaster was doing, I think, his last weekend of military drill because he retires in March. And I think he has to do a weekend every 6 months. So they pushed it. It was supposed to be next weekend, which is right over Thanksgiving, and they bumped him up to this weekend. But he wasn't sure he'd be back in town by tonight. And Wednesday, everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving, so a lot of the people are cooking. And he's like, yeah, let's just skip class this week, and we'll get right back into it with rank promotion testing next week. And I'm not testing. So he's like, you can have next week off. Or I could be Uki, or you could be Uki. That's fine. I've learned not to be Uki for black belts because, well, in theory, we know how to control ourselves. The reality is the adrenaline gets going and we're having a good time and I get hurt.
That sounds like how it starts.
It's how it starts. So I'm going to be Uki for some white belts this time.
Command or tactical? was very curious how Hagrid's gonna react to the snow, but
He's seen
he
snow
don't
before.
care. I mean, I don't know what his relationship with snow was, because
Probably
the
if you
previous dog absolutely adored snow, and he would go absolutely crazy in snow. He would just go absolutely insane in it. Would be jumping, pouncing around like a puppy. Hagrid doesn't seem to carry the way. Like, it's
We'll
not
find out.
cold to him, so he doesn't seem to react to it like it was cold to his paws. Doesn't seem to like want to eat all of it, or like, you know.
Well,
Because my
he-
previous dog would just like open his mouth and
Oh, yeah.
just shuffle it in and nom, 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 nom.
Yep. My big one likes to do that. Does the snow shovel thing.
And Hagrid doesn't like do that. He just sniffs it like normal ground. Just
I'm gonna go to Gamma.
But there's no care for it.
Oh, apparently the other person's going to Gamma too. Oh well, there's two of us at Gamma. Teppanyaki, by the way, is cooking on a flat iron grill, so glorified frying. Good morning,
Yeah,
Cliff.
sounds like it.
I mean, like I said, I've been to teppanyaki restaurants. Is anybody at Beta? No, I can go to Beta since we've got a guy here at Gamma.
Yeah, Beta would definitely love some attention.
I'm giving some Beta love here. It is fun. I've been to places like Benihana, which are teppanyaki restaurants, and it's a show. It's performance. It's also just food, not particularly fabulous. Nothing bad, but nothing stunning either. But I give them Benihana credit. They have been around for 50 years, I'm going to say. For any restaurant to be around that long is pretty impressive. Or restaurant chain. What I'm trying to figure out is if I want to sneak up to Chicago when I'm in Bloomington next week.
I thought you almost had Metro in Cincinnati.
Pardon?
You almost had a Metro system in Cincinnati, but it never was completed.
Depends on the town's metro systems exist, if you mean like subways and commuter systems.
Yeah, little subway, yeah.
Well, more often than not, we didn't have subways in areas because it was more difficult to build underground than it was worth. So you get...
Well, technically, in Cincinnati, there's an entire underground tunnel system, but it's never been utilized for trains.
I mean, Chicago's got a combination of subways and above ground, along with commuter. Yeah, it is.
The above ground is so weird.
Why?
I don't know, because it's not on the ground level.
No, it's above ground.
It's like on a special supports and all that. It's on the side of middle of a building, something like it.
No, it's not.
I mean, maybe not like skyscraper, but it's definitely you can sometimes have it on the same level as your windows.
Yep, absolutely.
Weird. That's so weird. I don't know, living on a second floor and seeing a train passing by. It's kind of a weird experience.
True. Most of it is in the business area. There's not as much in the suburban area.
Yeah.
But, the regular commuter trains are also at window level. So, I had a friend who bought an apartment.
On the ground level.
Yeah, I had a friend who had an apartment. That's not true, actually, but we'll get into that in a second. And her apartment was next to the train lines, and she knew that, and she still was complaining that there were trains. And I'm like, but
you knew.
But you knew that. And the weird thing is, after a while, she kind of got to like it because it's kind of soothing. Okay, so when I would fly in and out of Brussels, the trains are elevated, but it's on the ground, but they're still elevated to the level of the second-story windows of the apartments nearby.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. That's not common.
Because that put me at eye level with the red light district as you're taking the train in. Not that I saw anything particularly interesting, but you'd see women standing in the windows, and I'm thinking, that's okay, interesting. Fully clothed, nothing revealing. And my sister kind of clued me in later, going, "Hey, this is why." Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
It is hilarious.
It is. I'm the innocent, naive Americans, because we just don't hang out in the windows doing that. Doesn't mean we don't do it, we just don't hang out in the windows doing it.
Yeah. Cruise all the way.
Yep, we sure are. I was watching behind-the-scenes video of Electric Callboy, and they're taking a bus from one place to another place, and some company had sent them a whole bunch of sex toys. They're opening the box and discussing the toys, and I'm thinking, this is just not right. Just, nope. But they were having a good time, so what the heck do I know? No, Lita, die! Die!
Gosh darn it. Got away. She's such a meanie, that one.
Gee, she just should just stay there so I can just keep whacking her shit. But no, she keeps running away. Chicken. Yeah, now she runs away. She saw me coming.
It was ridiculous. No one fired a shot on us, and she's like, "Oh, I'm done here." Like, bye. What?
Took a lot of damage just prior to that. Too many turns I do not. I'll take fleet marks for that one.
Took them a moment to process how much damage they got. It's like, nope, I'm not dealing with more of that.
Yeah, exactly. We're scary.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Wasn't freezing outside, I would have probably liked it better. It's windy out there, it's so annoying. I actually excused myself to drink a lot of tea.
Oh, sorry about that. Now, today is nice. Today is going to be perfect for getting everything moved out of my garage, clean out the garage, literally, because all the leaves blew in from when I was taking care of the leaves yesterday, and then putting it all back inside. But somewhere during all of that, I'm going to bring in all of my Christmas decorations. And I am now understanding why my parents didn't decorate the house after the kids left. Because it's a pain in the butt. Let's see. Last endeavors for now. 3 more bath ships and having someone take an acid bath on a new car. Are you doing the acid bath for shields or are you doing the acid bath for heels? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not my favorite way to take damage, but it is cleansing. And it's so good for refreshing the skin. One more? Are we up for one more?
Yeah.
Taz is finished. Kris, do you have anything left?
Not just one Iconian TFO, but...
Well, we could do the last Iconian TFO, then we could do, what do we have left? We could do Gateway. Is that okay with everyone?
Oh, I'm fine.
Taz, did you say no?
Gateway to Gretor is so boring. You just sit there in one position.
Well,
and
we don't have a
nothing.
lot of other options. I mean, it's all ground stuff aside from that, and Herald's Sphere, we have to wait for it
Yeah,
to
you wanna
cool
go
down.
Around?
Bug Hunt is at least quick.
Yeah, but it's not Iconian.
Oh.
We need to
sure.
do an Iconian
Okay.
for Kris.
Okay.
You are such a good sport,
Won't he
Taz.
get? Won't he get? Wait a moment. Bug Hunt counts as Iconian.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking. I've got the Iconians pulled up right here. We've got Corfez, Brotherhood of the Sword, Devil's Heart, Gateway, Herald, and Shattered
Ah.
Peace.
Okay.
Yep. No, hey, if it had counted, I'd make him do it because I need to do it later. And Cliff still has the crystal,
Can we
what's
do
it? Bug Hunt is not Iconian. Lexers is saying Bug Hunt is Iconian, but I'm looking here. Bug Hunt is not on here.
Shattered Piece?
It doesn't always count. That's the problem with that one.
It's not. It doesn't count as Iconian. It has heralds and it gives you Iconian marks, but it doesn't give you Iconian.
I wonder if Bug Hunt was Iconian. Oh, hold on a second. Lexer says Bug Hunt's been replaced by the event version. And...
Yeah, probably that's why it's not there. But I would still cut my finger off rather than doing Bug Hunt.
Subtle!
That's my...
Hold it. No.
Oh my god, Taz.
Weeboo.
It's made easier.
It's made easier. Yeah, no. Just no.
No.
Lexers, I will bear that in mind. If you read the Endeavor description, it counts. Oh, Cliff, I'm so sorry. It wee-wooed already. Cliff needs to do Crystal and Entity. By the way, if anybody would like to join, we can do Crystal and Entity when we're done here. I don't mind it. Yeah, it's easy peasy. So, Kris, give us a sec to do this one, and then we will do Crystalline with you. Which, to my amazement, I actually did second place on one of my POS ships yesterday.
POS ships?
Yes.
Which one was it?
Oh, I don't remember. It was like... It's one of my tunes that I've never fully fleshed out. Let's say Pinky. One that I just created to do a specific thing. And I was...
named Pinky?
Yeah. You know, Pinky and the Brain? I was Pinky, Ed was the brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Lexer says I was tired waiting, so I soloed it on normal. Oh yeah, you can totally solo it. Yeah, Pinky and the Brain, we used to do that.
Then you get first place, because there's no competition.
Yep, well there is that, too. Go and shoot the heck out of it. Get out of range. I'm sorry, Taz, say that again?
Someone is happy that Stargate is coming back.
Oh yeah.
Check out O'Neill in the party.
Oh yeah. What's this?
X302?
Somebody's happy.
Yep. I was looking at an interview with David Shanks yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have to see this. I missed it.
They seem so excited. To see grown men act like children is kinda like, okay, this is actually going somewhere.
That would be nice, yeah.
I mean, it is, because they brought on board all of the creators of all the Stargate, including the first film. That is going to be such a good...
That's nice. I didn't realize...
Evelyn, the original creators, are still on board as well with this one, so this is really a good opportunity. They were rumors... Well,
so...
there was rumors a couple of years ago, around COVID, when they were eyeing the franchise to maybe return to the originally planned trilogy. Because when they made the first Stargate, they were actually planning to make it as a trilogy, but stuff happened. They did Independence Day, and then they went sideways with all the other projects. But they were looking into reviving that kind of idea, but now with an opportunity for a unified TV series that can actually bring those ideas in without actually rebooting anything and still like picking that up, that would be so good. Because they had some crazy ideas for like the entire franchise with different kinds of species and races and gates opening to different parts of the universe. That would be so cool.
That would be cool.
If they actually move that forward.
My concern with Roland Emmerich is sometimes he gets big spectacle in the way of plot.
Well,
so I think Stargate was back in the day when he really got plot, then spectacle.
I mean, I think plot for the original Stargate was pretty solid.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job with the original movie. And actually the first...
it was an independent film.
Right, I'm just saying that nowadays he tends to forget plot. So I'm just hoping people keep him in check.
No, he's not showrunner. He's not in power. He's just one of the creative minds behind.
Awesome.
is creative consultant like the previous showrunners of the original shows, the first three series. They are creative consultants as well, so they're keeping the lore, they're keeping everything else. I've seen
Nice.
articles when they say, "Oh, it's a reboot." Well, it's actually
That's
just a
okay.
new show,
You can.
but it's not a reboot. They specifically stated it's not a reboot. They're keeping the legacy of everything that came before, and they're building upon that as a foundation for the next series, but it's not a reboot. So there might be some cameos, there might be some mentions. They will definitely be digging into the deep lore that's been established. It's just going to be a new series.
Taz, do you have that
A
radiation?
continuation.
Yeah, it's just going to be moving forward.
That's
right?
okay. That's cool.
Still, I hope that they manage to wrap up the universe plots because this is such a waste.
Oh, I really hope they wrap up Atlantis before any other shenanigans.
Atlantis was pretty much wrapped up. It landed on
No.
Earth.
Atlantis was forced back to Earth, and all Atlantis needed was a top-off on the CPMs, and they could go straight back and put up a fight towards the Wraiths. But their
Problem is
CPMs
the
were
ancients killed
depleted.
the ZPMs and they still didn't manage to fight off the Wraith, so I don't know if that's a viable thing with just a single
but-
Atlantis ship,
But
and the
the
ancients have
Wraith-
multiple.
the Wraiths were severely depleted compared to what they were in the beginning.
I don't remember that much into the lore, but
They had like 5 hive ships left, and Atlantis could handle 5 hive ships without CPM top off.
I'll put a doubt on that.
They can with plot armor.
It
I
can in
actually
the
have on
game.
that on my ship. No, I never felt like. I honestly thought that the further Atlantis went into the series,
I get that.
the more they lost the point of what they wanted to do with the show. It kind of felt like it's all over the place, but it's not really doing anything specific. Grabbing
Well,
too many plots at the same time. I don't know where that came
Plot
from.
was to restore Atlantis.
Didn't seem like they were trying very hard in the final 2 seasons.
At the end,
How many seasons
They
did they
got-
have?
one
5.
almost
Wow.
at the end they got one almost depleted CPM that gave them enough power to open the jump gate back to Earth. But they had CPMs on Earth by this time, hence Daedalus and the other ships. So my thought was they were going to Earth, replenish or refuel Atlantis, and then go back and have it as a permanent outpost. But
In my understanding, the command wouldn't let them dismantle ZPMs from the active defense vessels of Earth just to power up Atlantis anyway. So
yeah, but
people,
they had spare CPMs by this time.
I have not seen Atlantis in a decade. I don't remember that much. So. To me, I really just I don't know. SG1 was kind of goofy teen oriented, as Atlantis was kind of trying to get up at a more serious grounder, but it still kind of retained that goofiness. I think Universe was kind of my favorite series in that, like, it still continued with the franchise and it was great, but
I never gave Universe a chance because they replaced Atlantis with Universe, and I was really butthurt that they didn't give me an ending.
I never
So,
replaced it.
I
They
was-
just started a new show, and it was a different TV.
They never
station that was
finished.
running
Taz
it.
can be as butthurt as he wants to be.
Yeah, but
So I went up,
cancelled in favor of one show or the other.
made big complaints, and a tiny bit afterwards they shut it down.
Well, they shut it
But
up
there was a
because
lot of people complaining.
Yes, but
There's always
since
lots
when
of
have
people
the studios actually listened to what people want?
Sci-Fi never does. They
No.
cancel things whenever they
Yeah.
get good. That's the thing they excel in. The problem is that if MGM was actually at the better place at that time, and 2011 when it was, 2010, 2011 when that was happening, leadership at MGM switched, and they were not that keen in understanding of sci-fi in general. They were not in favor of sci-fi, like, to create science fiction in general, so they just didn't
Just to
like
be
to see
honest, a lot of times it's not a they, it's a one person. That's the case with Fox and Deadpool. One,
the CEO didn't like sci-fi in general.
Right.
He didn't care for it, and he didn't see like budgeting 1 or 2 million per episode show as viable. So when he saw that it's declining in viewership, that's because the network moved it to a different time slot, which was very unfavorable. Just cancelled it.
yeah,
Just like that.
exactly.
Didn't have
Just,
any.
just remember, at one point they had HBO money.
Yep. And they
If you remember,
they had the
beginning,
money to do stuff. They just didn't.
in the beginning.
Either way, I think Universe had such a promising idea and premise, and the casting was so on point. And it's still honored what came before, because for once they mentioned where they got off the idea for this project from Atlantis, and secondly they had
Did we miss
cameos
something?
from Richard. No, I think there's we'd kill it too fast. So it might.
Oh no,
Oh, there you go.
we've killed it faster than
Sometimes
that.
it's too fast. So, yeah, I love the ship as well. It was such a good idea for the ship.
Good morning, Savi. Cliff, I'm sending you an invitation to join us, and we're gonna do
Crystalline.
crystalline, whatever you call that. How's Mom? Mom is getting better. Thank you for asking.
Thank goodness.
I didn't go to the gym for 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nope, 3 days. Didn't go to the gym for 3 days. Have to go back because my friends and I were chit-chatting last night about the concert in April. And it's like, I've got to fit into a pair of jeans by April. I have to go back to the gym tomorrow.
Or not.
I don't currently own a pair of jeans. Because every time I buy one, it's like, nope, I'm not going out in public in these. Nope.
That might be why it's difficult to fit in those jeans. You don't own them.
Well, okay, yeah, that's actually a valid point. I'm queuing us up for Crystalline Catastrophe here. Let's see if it queues up. Don't overdo it. Oh, of course I overdo it. That's half the fun. Thursday I was there doing preacher curls. You guys know what preacher curls are? It's a bicep curl. And did I overdo it? Yep. Can I move my left arm? Kinda. Kinda. To which friend who's going to the concert with me and is also coaching me through weightlifting is like, yeah, it should be painful for no more than 1 day. If it's 4 days later and it's still hurting, maybe you did a little too much. This may not go. Shall I run this as a private?
Sure, whatever.
It's the 4 of us. We can do that. I'm going to run this as private, yeah.
Wait, am I misremembering something? Does anyone remember in Picard Season 3 when we were at the Fleet Museum, was there a Romulan ship in there? The Talis
I
Warbirds?
don't remember it, no.
Yeah, I don't remember it either, but maybe someone here might. Just...
I have this queued as a private, so it'll wee-woo. It won't wee-woo. It'll just go.
Oh, no. No wee-woo protocol.
No wee-woo protocol!
The horror!
Yes.
I got Moopsy today.
Pardon? You got Moopsy?
Yeah.
Go
so
take...
slow.
Yes, but the fun thing is go take him on like a Operation Wolf type thing. And you see him waddle around, and all of a sudden you watch your kill count just starting to go up and up and up. And you don't realize that he's jumping around and killing things in the background. Like taking Badgie out there. Badgie's got sound effects, though. So you know that Badgie's having a good old time. Moopsy's quieter. Stealth kill.
Yeah, Moopsy just Moopsies.
Yeah, Moopsy just Moopsies. Let's see how fast we can make this happen.
He does.
He does. And if you watch him, he's waddling. If you don't watch him, he just attacks. I like it. Very much like in Lower Decks when you didn't see him rolling around there and then everything died.
Yes. Kris, there is actually a Talis there.
Ooh. Well, there you go then.
'Cause I was
There's
wondering, I
also-
saw a screenshot, but I wasn't sure if that's from the show or someone just made it up, because there's been a lot of stuff that
No.
people just made up.
No, there's also the Burrell Bird of Prey.
That makes
She's
some
something
sense.
Red-ish.
Because my interest is that the nacelles on that to this warbird were kind of weird. They weren't actually looking like the old to this.
Here. There we go. And
Well, they commemorated. Was there an incident with a Talis warbird? Why is it in the Fleet Museum?
It's our Fleet Museum, right?
Yeah,
isn't that
Federation.
the one that
the one
they...
that's-
I mean,
Right,
it's the Game Fleet Museum.
No, I don't mean
Well,
the game.
Isn't
okay.
it supposed to be the one that they stole to get the cloaking device?
Oh, that's a good point. Ooh, second place. Sweet. That's fun.
Might be it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that could be it.
Forgot about that. No,
What?
but you mean on the show they stole it from the Klingon ship?
No. Romulan, the Romulan incident, I believe it was.
No, I mean
Yeah.
on Picard they stole it from the Klingon ship, didn't they?
I'm going back to the original series. Maybe that's why it's in the museum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
it's
what I meant.
it's older story. Yeah.
Hey, Saf, other than it's been Dilithium weekend, you haven't missed anything. I mean, there's not a lot of new content, so I've just been logging in and playing for Dilithium, and then having a real life for a few days. I'm glad I got sick this weekend, so I could play a little bit, but not have to
That's
worry
an
about real
unusual
life.
sentence.
Well,
I'm glad I was
sometimes...
sick for a few days.
Well, if I hadn't been sick, I would have been doing the I don't need the dilithium that much because I've got other things to do.
So,
So I've said Stowe has no new content and water is wet. Yes, yes indeed. True that,
That
Saf.
was really good.
That was sad but true.
Yeah. I'm curious what they're going to do in the new year for content. I know they've got more stuff coming out that's in construction. Picard and the others stole it from the HMS Bounty. Okay. Well, it is definitely not getting sunny out yet this morning, though there's a hint of light off to the east. Hopefully something that doesn't suck. It depends. I try and find joy in various things.
Yeah, but the HMS Bounty is the Klingon ship. It's the Klingon Baroque
Right, that they
class.
repainted.
Yeah,
But it's not the Romulan
How
ship.
was it? Yeah.
The Burrell from
Okay,
Star
so
Trek
this-
4 that crashed into San Francisco Bay. Correct. Yeah, exactly, Lexers.
yeah, that's also
You're right.
there.
Right. But what's the Talis from? Is the Talis representative of the
Talis
ship
from-
that they stole the cloaking device from back in the TOS episode?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
that makes some sense
that's
then.
supposed to be it.
Okay, well that makes sense why I've got it there then. I just didn't realize it was there. I'm going to clear the queue here.
I'll send you the screenshot too, Mom.
I will totally take
Be
your
able
word for
to
that. Yep.
Spot the
What the heck? I'm trying to
Yeah, that
kick
ship has a very
people
unusual-
and it's
Nice.
bringing them back in. Fine, I'm going to kick myself. There we go.
It's because they're on team with you.
It's a no-win situation. Anyway, I'm going to go have a real life and go to the gym and get ready to clean my garage because, you know, Excitement City! Woo!
Real life.
You real life.
Got a
And I'm going to
temporary
Taz out and
construction.
finish the last of the turkey tetrazzini that's in the fridge. And then I will have no food in my fridge, and I will be morally and legally obligated to go out and go to the grocery store. Ugh.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah. Actually, that's not
You
true.
better go.
No, because we're going out for dinner. I don't need to actually eat food between now and then. I like how nobody reacted to that one. All right, everyone. On behalf of everybody here at Moopsy in the Morning, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I might be on tonight. I might not be on tonight. If I'm not on tonight, then I will... Oh, that's good. I hadn't seen that one for a while. Then we'll be back on tomorrow morning, and we're going to play this week very casually. We will be on Friday, though, around game time to watch Galaxy Quest, providing I can get a digital copy of it legally. Totally legally, not doing any of that other stuff here. And I will talk to y'all later. So, like I said, on behalf of everyone here, stay moopsome!
Who are you?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
Attention Bajoran workers.
Nope.
Computer deactivate iguana. How
Yes.
dare you?
Yes, iguanas we need. Definitely iguanas. Everyone have a great day.